Okay, this is going to be a video tutorial on how to set up weights and categories in a teacher's grade. Okay, we're logging in currently right now to PowerTeacher, and then we'll open up PowerTeacher Pro. This is your PowerTeacher panel, and this is how you access PowerTeacher Pro. You can also click on each of these and it'll bring you right straight to your respective classes. Okay, we're now in PowerTeacher Pro, and as you can kind of tell by this is a very tablet friendly interface that they've created with this. So right now we're in one of the Religion 4 classes for this particular teacher, which the grades, or the weights rather, have not been set up for this in this class. So I will show you first where to set up your categories. You click on the grading tab here, click on categories, and you can see all of these with the little house next to those. Those are the district categories, the ones that are in the district by default, and those can be controlled through the admin portal. And then we go to establish the weights of each of these. You click on Settings, Traditional Grade Calculations. Okay. And you will click on, you're going to have to set up each of the individual terms. You're going to have the exact same weights set up throughout all of them, and I'll show you how to do that. It's a real easy way. First, let's go and we'll look, and you're seeing right here, these are set up by default. These were set up at the district level. Sometimes you may not see anything. If you pop this open and there's nothing here, let's say there's just, this is what you're looking at or something similar. Okay, in order to add categories here, click here, and you're going to select category weight for each of these. Category weight. Okay, my categories for this class are going to be test and quiz. We already have quiz, participation, and classwork, and we already have that. The weights are as follows: 40, participation is 10, quiz is 25, and classwork is 25. Okay, now you want to watch this column here, because they tally up nicely to 100%. You can change this just ever so slightly, make it 20, and look what it does to your percents. Okay, they're not very even, so be very mindful when you're setting this up. You get the exact right numbers in there. So we save this, get rid of that, and then we can copy these. Instead of having to click on each of the individual terms, we can actually go here, copy traditional grade scales within a class right here. Your class is Religion 4 right here. Reporting term that we're copying Q1, and then we're going to select all the rest of the terms and validate. Okay, and we've got all green check marks. Okay, copy, and we're good to go for this class. Now, since Religion 4 and Religion 4 are the same categories and weights for each of those, one's boys, or well, one's a section 1 and one's section 2, we can go and we can do the same thing we just did. We can copy to another class. So let's go here, copy traditional grades to another class. From quarter 1, class is this first Religion 4 class, and we're going to copy them to quarter 1 of the second Religion 4 class. Validate and copy. Boom, done. Now we have to go to the second class. We see they're all the same here. You're going to always want to confirm that you have the correct weights, so it's a good idea to just click on these and just eyeball them, make sure that this is the way you want it, that they're all the same. If this gets skewed in any way, it can mess grades up bad, and then you have angry parents calling, and that is no fun. And that means egg on the face of the school, which is never a good thing. Okay, now we're going to go back over to categories, and we're going to do this final step here. What we need to do is, we have a lot of categories here that are active, okay, and that can be kind of dangerous. The reason is because the system will allow you to create assignments under any of these categories. Well, that's a problem if the category does not have any weight. Okay, so we'll go through and we'll look at each what we have for each category. I have a list that's off screen of which categories have weights to them. So we have test, and these buttons here will just move this. It changes the sort order, so I'm going to put these in the order of my list that's off screen. Okay, project, homework, and essay we do not use, so we will deactivate those. Inactive. Save. Okay, now the top three are used in all classes, so we're going to leave those as they are. Okay, composition and classwork are used in respectively 1 and 2 of the other classes. So we're going to dial down the permissions on these so that you can't accidentally create a composition assignment in a class for which composition has no weight. Okay, so we click edit, select classes, and we're going to choose religion 8 because that is the class that has that weight in that category. Okay, classwork gets religion 4, this one and this one. Okay, save. Now you see how it looks here. Okay, now to create an assignment, what you'll need to do, you can click the create button and choose assignment. Okay. Okay, so we're going to create an assignment. Fake assignment 1. We will make this one a test, and we will put it, let's make it percentage and 100 points. Now, when you are creating assignments, you need to make sure that the score type and the number of points is the same across all of them, because otherwise it will give you a faulty final grade. It miscalculates them if you have one assignment where this says 100 and another assignment where it says 10. Okay, so you can get yourself into trouble there. I like to keep things simple, make it a percent and make it 100, and makes it nice and clean. Okay, we just created one assignment, so let's go to our assignment list. Here it is. Now let's go to our class roster here. The score sheet is going to tell us what students we have in here. Okay, to grade this assignment, you just click in this space right next to your student name. Okay, and this is where you can see this is handy if you have a tablet, because you can just tap on the screen and enter the grades. So we can put in 100, okay. And some nice features of this, we'll say that, okay, everybody took this test, this fake assignment test, and everybody got 100%. This fill button right here will allow you to fill all of the scores, and now they are all 100. Okay, and then you can still go in and change them individually. 90. Okay, this one's a 90 now. So if a student is missing, you have a missing key right here. It puts a little orange block right there. Okay, that's collected. Okay. Now these are all filters, and you can run searches in the system, which we can cover later, on how to do a report of, okay, show me all of my missing assignments, show me all of my late assignments. Incomplete is another one. Okay. Exempt, that's another one. See, you notice how this is changing every time you click one of these. Okay. And absent is another one. Now, exempt is going to remove it from the grading. So if a student was exempt from an assignment and you have nothing in there, okay, it's not going to, that assignment will then not be counted in their final grade.